Hi, it's Lisa Stalvey from Live in the Vineyard. I'm their executive chef. Today we're going to be pairing Hartwell Sauvinon Blanc from Napa Valley with Tonic's new hit song, Release Me. So let's get down to business and of course taste the wine first. It's always my favorite part. I love Napa Valley and Sauvignon Blancs, but I've never had Hartwell. So we tried the Cabernet Sauvignon, now we're going to try the Sauvignon Blanc. Holy cow. Wow. Okay, I'm feeling peach, apricot, grapefruit. It's full of flavor, but it's still dry. What do you think, Nancy?
Definitely.
Right?
Yeah, really good.
Oh my God. I may get drunk before this video's over.
Light and fruity and delish. But definitely can taste all of those on your palate.
Wow. Okay. Okay, now we're going to pair that with a vegetarian dish today. Portabella mushrooms, baby bellas with onions. We're going to do some fried sage. It's going to pop for a second. Don't panic. See, when you're dealing with deep fry, that's how it's going to be. But don't be afraid. Just step back and just let the thing do its thing. Then we're going to put some red onions in there. Okay, our beautiful sage is done. I don't like raw sage. It has this musty flavor to it, so I like to fry it to give it a little crisp flavor and get rid of that fuzz that's on the leaves. So here we have the beginnings of the pasta. Yeah, so Tonic was a band I'd never heard of before. And they were refreshing. You know, they have a nice sound to them. I was very impressed. I'm learning so much about music. You know, I come from the hippie era of, you know, the Grateful Dead, Bob Dylan, Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd.
Look, those people rock.
They do rock, you know. I mean, and it's been hard, in my opinion, to find really good musicians since then that actually have their own voice. You know, you can say, oh, on the radio, oh, that's Lady Gaga. That's Beyonce. You know, that's, you know, you can tell.
Right.
You know, these we were talking about earlier. Your favorite, what's your name? The artist you talked about when you walked in here. Do you remember?
Oh, Annie Lennox.
Annie Lennox. I mean, you know, when she sings.
Yeah.
Kurt Cobain. You know, people like that. This doesn't happen very often anymore. So now, because of Live in the Vineyard, I'm actually experiencing some good music. You know, I mean, I kind of like shudder with the pop dealio. I'm acid rock all the way, man. I'm the old school. But there's some good music out there. So you got to go to liveinthevineyard.com and check out how to enter the contest in November again. Little nutritional fact. Right here, this amount of portobello mushrooms is equivalent to about, I'd say, 17 grams of protein.
Wow.
If you could get your hands on a humongous, like porcini mushroom that's like as big as this plate, I had one in Italy like that. The mushroom was this big.
Oh my.
And it was in Florence. It was $26 US dollars. The woman was like 5,000 pounds, had her own olive farm and made her own olive oil and cooked that mushroom in olive oil with just a little bit of garlic, and I ate it like a steak, and I seriously wept. I thought, how does it get any better than this? You know? And I was able to digest it. I mean, obviously, you know I love meat. Okay,
Right.
I'll eat anything. Buffalo, you know, rabbit. I may do rabbit one day, and probably won't like me anymore after that.
Okay.
But so you can get a nice wholesome meal from using mushrooms. A little bit of butter as always. That really pretty much comes out to a tablespoon. We're going to add a little bit of light sour cream to this and stir it up. Add a little salt. Not too much salt. You know, you should be able to just taste the salt. Just taste the salt. But anyway, if you're a big fan of music, wine, and food, you've got to enter this deal. You've got to. It's just, there's no, I mean, yeah, whatever. Anyway, then we're going to add some Parmesan to thicken it. And of course, the Parmesan, did you know, also found out recently that Parmesan has no lactose. Because
Oh,
it's so,
really?
yeah, it's so dried out. So if there's going to be any cheeses you really want to consume on a daily basis, it should be the drier ones, you know, which obviously includes Parmesan. Okay, so now we're going to take the pasta. I don't believe in draining. And we're going to, I drain this way. This is how we drain.
Okay.
Put it in the thing. We're going to toss it around. We're going to present it in the middle, like that. I'm going to pour the mushrooms on top. This would be really good also with the red Hartwell. And then we're going to take Parmesan cheese and sprinkle it around the plates for a little beauty. A little bit of, oh, look at that.
Pretty.
I mean, what do you think?
Looks delicious.
All right, here we go. I'm going to take a little bite. Try to get everything in there. And I use light sour cream, don't forget that, okay? Because the heavier sour cream will just make it like beef stroganoff. I don't know if you had that when you were a kid, but you. Now. Earth. Total earth. Mixed with a balance of fruit.
Really nice combo.
That is like the universe working itself. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.